Someone should bring it a little louder for me. Let's go to the airplane, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to start to twist the light bulb. When it gets a little bit hot, you got to make sure you do one of these. I saw a couple of grandmas do this one before. All right, shut it off, shut it off. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Moshe over here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we heard all over social media about tonight's evening. Headliner, Michael Greenblatt, the Puerto Rican Jew, coming out all the way from New York, and local acts. I'm local acts. In case you didn't realize that one. Thanks, Lior, appreciate it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yuriy Babadzhanov. Some of you may know me, some of you just might get to know me today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see who's truly in the crowd tonight. Where are the Ashkenazi people at? Make some noise! All right, all right, all right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, where are the Israelis at? There's a lot of hummus today, it's crazy. I want to hear it from my people. Bukharians, make some noise! Let's go, let's go, let's go, go! It's going to be a loud one. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of curious. Where are the non-Jews in the house? All right, phenomenal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
We're here for the support.
That's what's up. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Arizona, you guys have been phenomenal so far. So far, 2 phenomenal acts. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So, a couple years back, my rabbi moved here from Canada. So he comes with this concept, Chabad and Bukharian together. Goes by the Chabad Bukharian Center. All right, so he calls me the other week. Yuri, we need a fabring. We need to learn more. We need to do more for the community. Did you do your tefillin this morning? Oh, you know, Rabbi, got a little caught up. Okay, no problem. I'll come on your lunch break. I'll bring some lunch. We'll learn. I'll wrap your tefillin. We'll blow the shofar, everything. No problem. Rabbi comes through. No lie. He brings over a whole thing of Ploff. So, Chabad concepts, Bukharian traditions. You can't go wrong. So anyways, back when he initially moved here, so we're walking on Shabbat from the synagogue over to our houses. And he's telling somebody behind him, he's like, yeah, in the coming weeks, I'm going to be going to New York. And I'm like, oh yeah, Rabbi? You're going to be taking the whole family, the wife and everybody? No, no, no. I'm going by myself. What's the occasion? We're going to have 5,000 shluchim getting together. I'm like, 5,000 what? Guys, for those of you that don't know, for Chabadniks, this term shluchim is one thing. For Russian-speaking people, it's a completely different thing. So for Chabadniks, shluchim, they're messengers of the Lubavitcher Rebbe. Okay? For Russians, you know, just drive down 27th Avenue, you see them everywhere. It's the prostitutes. So, I turned back to the rabbi, 5,000 shluchim? Rabbi, no wonder you're leaving your wife at home. I said, Rabbi, we're going to get along just fine. Just fine. So now, what does every Jewish holiday have in common? They wanted to kill us. We won. Let's eat. Did I say any lies? You know, all the Jewish culture is all about food. everything. But from one region of the world to the next, completely different. You go to an Ashkenazi's household for a meal, you know, you have some, what is it called? Moshe, what's that meat called? Brisket. You have some brisket, you have some kugel, you'll get lucky if you get matzo ball soup with one matzo ball. Everyone's full. Everyone's satisfied. You go to a Bukharian person's house for a meal, you have enough ploff for all of Uzbekistan. If you don't eat 5 plates of ploff, your grandma thinks you're sick. Serious, I have a story. So I'm at my grandma's house, and so grandmas, their love language is to make sure you're full, you're fed, they're on cloud 9.
I love my grandma.
Okay? So anyways, we're at her house. She makes sure all our plates are nice, stuffed and full and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm eating, I'm chowing down. I gotta satisfy grandma. Grandma just put me a whole 3-course meal on my plate. All right, I'm going, I'm eating. I finally finish my meal. And then she's like, Johnny Kushish. And he's like, why aren't you eating? I'm like, Grandma, I just ate the whole plate. Nah, then you Kushish. And he's, you're not eating. And my brother's to my side, he's laughing, he's like, you haven't learned grandma yet, huh? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, I always leave a little portion on my plate. So whenever she looks my direction, I'm actively eating. I'm like, you clever little guy. And now because of that, I'm very well-rounded. So, whenever you're at a Bukharian's house, and they happen to be doing this ploff, okay? Everyone has this one uncle that for whatever reason, he wants to feed everyone with his hands. I don't know why, but this gives them a lot of satisfaction. So, have this uncle, you know, he's grazing his hand into the ploff. He's going into it. You gotta make it nice and firm that it sticks to his hand. So then he picks up a nice little chunk, and it's a nice little mountain. Right there, just waiting. So now he locks eyes with you. You know, he's looking at you, he's about to prounce on you like Hamza Chimaev does when he's doing UFC. He's like, "Oi! Иди сюда!" I'm like, "No, I'm good." "Иди сюда!" "Thank you. Grandma just fed me, I'm fine." "Иди сюда!" "Рука!" He's like, "My hand, it feels heavy." He's like, "Come here." I'm like, "Thank you." Before you know it, my cousins are holding me down. I'm thinking to myself, what do I have to do for him never to do this to me again? I'm thinking, I gotta do the second gayest thing I ever done in my life. To that moment, that ploff is coming my way. All of a sudden, I just suck his finger. Never gave me ploff ever again. Better plus minutos. You guys are fantastic. So initially, when I was asked to do this, I wanted to do impersonations of the wonderful owners of this venue. Mira and D Motik. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this. I tell this to one friend, I tell this to another friend. Everyone gives me unanimous, no, you can't. They're gonna get upset. They're gonna get offended. I'm like, shoot. So whatever, I'm making my whole spiel for like the last 2 months that has nothing to do with them. So now last week I'm DJing here. It's one of the things I do around here. So now I'm DJing here, I'm staring at them, I'm like, I'm gonna come up to them and I'm gonna ask them. But before, it's playing on in my head. In my head, I'm like, I'm probably gonna come up to Mira and she's gonna like, but I'm like, but if I come up to Motik, he's probably gonna say like, so whenever I come up to her, I'm like, Mira, you know, next week, we're gonna be doing this comedy show. She's like, you're gonna be, she's like, she's like, you're gonna be DJing there. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be acting. I'm gonna be one of the acts. Okay. I'm like, okay. So, I wanted to really impersonate you and did Motik, but everyone says you're gonna get offended. Tell it. I'm like, all right. I had no problem with that one. Okay, one of two. The hard part comes. I'm like, all right, I gotta go to Motik. I'm like, Motik, give him the same spiel. Motik, next week, we're gonna be doing a little comedy. I really wanted to do impersonations of you, but everyone told me you're gonna get offended. They said, so, I'm like, all right, perfect. I got the okay from them. I got 2 stories for you guys. Since we've been DJing here for 16 years, you have no idea what kind of stories I have. So anyways, one of the times, all right, I'm sitting in the kitchen, we're enjoying some ribs. At that time, they also had another Uzbek restaurant down the street, not kosher. And she walks over to me and she's like, "Ничего? Лучше, чем Uzbek." I'm like, Mira, я там никогда не кушал рыбы. Motik walks over. Ты чё? Он же кошерно кушает, он там идет в синагогу, там учит. She's like, she looks at me, she's like, на самом деле? I'm like, иногда бывает. Видишь, ему похуй, все подряд кушает. Alright, over story. So now, one of our gigs are over. Alright, I had Motik come up to me. Yura, I love you. I love you. Я тебя очень уважаю. Короче, казино отвези меня. Like, Motik, мне завтра надо на работу. Юра, я тебе говорю. Давай пойдем чуть-чуть играть. Hi, Motik, давайте. I drive to the casino, this and that, and he's like, давай со мной. I'm like, давай за мной. Okay, whatever. I go inside, I see he's putting a couple hundred in, I'm thinking, should I do it? Should I not? Whatever. I put a little bit of money, I lose $30 in like 3 seconds. I'm like, I don't do it, I'm out of here. And he's like, so whatever. I left. So this is my last thing. I'm going to leave with you guys before I'm done. So I was at this park. Okay? So I see this Asian guy. And he's looking up at this tree. He's like, he's like, it's Hooyna. What? It's Hooyna. You speak Russian? No, I speak Chinese. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a bird. It's a gray bird. What do you? He's like, yeah, ask Siri. I'm like, okay. Hey Siri, how do you say gray bird in Chinese? Hooyna. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yuriy Babadzhanov.
DJ's Bukharian, he gave you guys a few extra seconds. He's like, let them clap it out. Get their energy back down. Give it up one time. His first time on stage. Give it up for Yuriy again. Yuriy, killed it. Yuriy Babadzhanov, baby. That's what's up. A star is born in Bukharian world. Star's born. Amazing. You killed it, man. I'm so proud of you. You did great, man. When I first heard his name, I thought that it was like Babadzhanov. I thought it was like a Bukharian pizza shop. He's like, yes, we have Papa John's, and next to we have Babadzhanov. Oh, no bacon over there. No, it's more clean. It's very good, yes, okay? You Bukharians, I love it, man. You guys threw money on the stage. I'm only performing for Bukharians from now on. You guys, I never ever